Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for November 2022. This is for Aquarius, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology in my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, get more specific with your reading. Aquarius, I do this because I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Now, November is a big month, and I have been talking about this for a while now. We have that full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus that is in your fourth house, okay? And so you're going to have a lot of attention around your home. All right. A lot of Aquarians, y'all could be moving. You could be thinking about changes within your actual home, even relationships, okay? Because the fourth house is the domestic sector, all right? Even family, even parents, right? And so we're still in Scorpio season, though, for the first half, and all that activity is in your 10th house. We have that major solar eclipse in Scorpio, so you are definitely seeing movement in your career, okay? Big movement, some changes. Saturn is, your ruling planet, and with it going direct, listen, that's in your first house, so you're going to feel a lot of responsibility. Aquarius, I can't wait till March 2023. I'm very excited to do your readings then because you know what's happening there, right? If you don't, listen, Pisces is going into your sign. I'm sorry, not Pisces. Pluto is going into your sign just for a little bit. Goes back into Capricorn, but then for literally 20 years it's going to be in your sign. But also Saturn finally goes into Pisces, okay? So that takes, a little weight off your chest, so that's really good. Saturn is the taskmaster planet, karma, it's all those life lessons. But listen, this is about November, and so if you're new to my channel, I leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you want to follow along. Big month, okay? The first 2 weeks of November are it gets better once it goes into Sagittarius season. Sorry, I live in Brooklyn right next to a firehouse, so did you hear there was a fire engine going by? So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. The last thing I'm going to tell you, Aquarius, stay tuned to the end because I pull a card a week just to give you a little bit more insight into what to expect every week this month. Again, let me make it clear, this is a big month. November is a game-changing month, okay? A lot of aspects, a lot of major aspects happening. But again, you are going to feel a lot better toward, the mid-month, okay? When all that activity, when we go into Sagittarius season, it blends perfectly with you as an air sign, right? But also that is your 11th house. You're going to be a little bit more social, your network, and it is the house of your hopes and dreams. Let's get started, Aquarius. Listen, what was I going to say? I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It is what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, I don't do reversals, but if my guides really urge me to talk about the shadow side of a card, if that comes through really hard, yes, of course, we will talk about that. Thirdly, Aquarius, is there a thirdly? I don't know. You tell me. No, don't tell me. I'll tell you. There is no thirdly. Aquarius, I love you. That's bottom line. I love y'all. I love all my Aquarians. I think my last reading, I was telling you about all, the famous Aquarians, and I'm not going to lie. I'm an Aquarius, and we rule. We're the best. All right, so Aquarius, let's get started. You are going to have a significant month. Let me reiterate, November is a huge month. Boom, it's going to be a big month for you, okay? So let's get started. High Priestess, listen, she only comes out when she needs to tell you, trust your instincts, okay? Tap in, okay? Get spiritual, do some meditation, tap into your, inner self, your spirit guides, whatever you need to. It looks like you did, and that's really good. You've gone through this period, and a message that's coming through is of there were some stressful things happening where you had no choice. You're just like, I need some space, right? And so even if you didn't spend time meditating, you probably did something like just something just going on these long walks or just clearing your head, but also really trusting yourself. I mean, the high priestess, listen, when we tap into our intuitive side, when we really, 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 like feel that intuition, it's inspirational, but also it brings that deeper wisdom out, okay? And it brought you to a place where you needed to be, because I feel like y'all have a lot more clarity now, and you have, when everything is aligned, and when I say aligned, I'm talking mind, body, spirit, physical, emotional, mental, physical, that alignment, that balance. Ooh, things are so much nicer, right? Things are a lot nicer now. You did get the tower. All right, Aquarius. In the heart of your spread. So when I say this is a game-changing month, this is a game-changing month. A lot of... Listen, okay? The tower is the card of chaos, destruction, just life-changing moments coming out of nowhere, right? Just blindsiding you, okay? And it can be... it can be challenging, all right? Now, here's what I have to make really clear. First of all, at this point, because I go in order when I do my readings, you're the 11th sign, right? Almost every spread has gotten the Tower card. That's how big November is, okay? Now, second thing, I don't want you to fear this card. And I have so much respect for the tarot community, everyone that, I admire a lot of tarot readers. There are some tarot readers out there who misread this card, and one of the reasons why, and I know that everything's open to interpretation, and I'm not saying they're doing anything wrong. What I'm saying is sometimes there will be a tarot reader who says this is really bad, this is not good. That's wrong, okay? Because the first thing they do is when they say that, they create fear for you, okay? And then when they do that, you're already creating a blockage for yourself when you fear the Tower card. So don't let any tarot reader say this is terrible, horrible, whatever. Don't let them control your feelings. You should not have to feel fear around this card. Secondly, the reason why people may be afraid of the Tower card is because A, people don't like surprises, okay? B, people don't like change, all right? Now, Aquarius, you are a fixed sign. The eclipses that have been happening and the one that's coming up soon, Taurus, I mean, it affects the fixed signs the most, okay? So it's going to have an impact on you like the one that the Scorpio eclipse did as well, all right? So here's what I would like for you to do. First, don't fear this card, okay? Change happens. Change is constant. We can trace change back to Greek philosophers saying that change is the only constant thing in our life. So don't fear it, ever. Never fear change or the Tower card, okay? Secondly, the reason why you should not fear this card is because this card, the Tower moment, doesn't happen to you, okay? It happens for you, right? Every card has a light side. You see that lightning bolt? That lightning strike? That's a flash of light. What is light? Light is hope. What comes after the Tower card? The star, okay? The card of your hopes and dreams. So this is really just something kind of like burning it down, building it up, all right? Something that wasn't working, okay? We're gonna get rid of that now, all right? Again, for some Aquarians, and listen, this goes back to your birth chart too. We have to break it down. You have to read your rising sign to get the full picture on where it may, you may feel a lot of it, of what area of your life it is. But really, you have to go down in the birth chart. So this can be something for Aquarians, like a breakup, okay? Or maybe there could have been some structural changes at your job, okay? That does have some sort of indirect impact on you, all right? So listen, it's just unexpected. You just don't know, all right? But we now know that there will be a moment that happens. Now, the reason why I want you to never fear this card, and I want you to be receptive, and I want you to embrace changes moving forward. Is because you did get the star. This star is ruled by Aquarius. Okay, this is the card of hopes and dreams, but it came in your challenge area. Okay. I don't want you to lose any faith at this point. I don't want you to lose any faith after, even before or after the tarot or the tower card happens, okay? I don't want you to do any of that. I want you to remember that you are amazing. As I said earlier, we are the best sign. But it really is, no, to be honest, the star card coming up in your challenge area, challenging the tower, all right? So it could be, this tower moment could be something that is significant, all right? But remember, this is something that's clearing it's clearing a path for you, okay? It happens for you, okay? Not to you, but the star in your challenge area, that is your card, okay? It's all about faith. It's all about our stars aligning for us. It's all about strength. Don't lose that inner strength, okay? Just remember, change happens every day. Change happens to all of us. Why? Because we learn from it. We grow from it. We become stronger people from it, all right? We become better versions of ourselves. Now, you did get the Five of Swords in your crown. This is something for November. There could be an actual conflict, all right, with someone. And I am getting really big family energy. There could be something going on with your family that maybe there's something there. But it could be an argument. It could be a fight. It could be a disagreement. It could also happen at work, all right? This is, again, let me remind you, just so you don't feel so, weird about this. Every sign that I've read has had challenges for November is a big month, all right? It's almost like a test for all of us. Now, November, there could be something, and the major message that is coming through is going to be more of like internal for y'all. It's going to be like this internal tug of war. Remember that you did get the High Priestess in your path. So hold on to that. Hold on to your intuition. Trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself through this process. Now, one thing I'm going to point out, okay, this could be pretty emotional for you because you see the water behind them, the sea, all right? That's not a wall. A lot of people think that's a gladiator stadium because it looks like a battle, and it is a battle. It's the end of a battle. But the one thing I'm going to point out for you, Aquarius, is that everyone else has dropped their swords. You can drop your sword, okay? You can drop your swords at this point. You don't have to prove anything to anyone, all right? You don't have, this is a lot of ego at play here, but it's also really choosing your battles wisely, all right? Is this even worth your time? If it is something that is really affecting you mentally, because A, came up in your crown. Secondly, the swords, all right? Sword suit, mental suit, right? And so if this is something that is really challenging, be that person, be the better person, and just say, listen, no, this isn't going to make my life any better. This isn't something that I need to, get involved in. This is something that's actually making me take a step back. Be that powerful person you are, okay? Remember, trust yourself. You got the High Priestess. Such an amazing card. Now, it really looks like, you did get the Fool, and we love the Fool. We love the Fool. So some of y'all have started some new journey, something that you've really been passionate about, something that you felt was your path or your calling, okay? If you have not felt that yet, you will in November, okay? Huge message coming for a lot of y'all for the Tower moment. When that happens, boom, all right? So what did I say earlier, right? The Tower moment happens for us, okay? And it's happening for you, for all this newness to come through. When you look at the Fool, I don't want you to think of, well, sure, it is the Fool, but I want you to think of the word Fool, Full. This card really is fullness of life. This card is all about opportunity and abundance and innocence. It's zero, right? What's zero? Zero is nothing. What's nothing? Nothing is everything, okay? And so this is almost like, remember how I said burn it down, build it up? This is starting on a new slate, like a clean slate, because when you're zero, you're nothing. You have no past, okay? And so you want to take that leap of faith. You will in November in terms in this new territory. And y'all are, y'all are definitely going to feel it. Listen, one other thing, your future, okay? So you did get the Seven of Cups. It looks like there could be a lot of opportunities that do come your way. So that's really good. That Tower moment's bringing you opportunities. One thing that I want you to remember, and I've said this now, just trust yourself. Know what you want, okay? Not what others want. Know what you want, because I call this the card of illusion and delusion. You can see that there's 7 cups that the universe is gifting you, all right? Take a closer look. They're not all that great, all right? I mean, they're all very, very different, all right? And so you may have an idea of what direction you want to go. Go with it, but trust yourself, okay? Is it what you really want, all right? Is that what you really want? Also, again, it looks like, the message is coming through. There are going to be multiple opportunities. So spend time reading the fine print for some things. But it really comes down to you. What is going to emotionally fulfill you, all right? And so when I say go for the thing that you want, you could want a lot of things. Just go for that one thing, okay? Go for that one thing. Focus on that one thing, all right? Don't try to do a lot of different things at this point or want a lot of different things. Just one thing. Put all your heart and soul into that one thing, all right? And then from there you can build out, okay? From there you can build out. But there is going to be, here, you got another 7, all right? Listen, this is a really, November's going to be a big month for you, okay? This is your second 7. Listen, there could be, someone that's not, I mean, to be honest, there could be, again, family energy coming up, but someone could be doing something really sneaky around you or something that you're just not really happy with, okay? And it could be a boss as well. I'm getting work energy too. But listen, there could be something that's going on, but you're going to be able to detect it, all right? And so I want you to confront it if that does come up. Secondly, another message that's coming through is, for a lot of y'all Aquarians, this might be you, actually, all right? This might be you not facing some of the truths that you need to. So what I've been saying from the beginning, just trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself, and boom, look at that. Clarified, you got the Strength card. So the Strength, I mean, look, one of only 2 cards where you see the infinity symbol over the person's head, okay? So this Strength brings in all that, possibility, all that potential, infinite possibility, right? You've already got it here. It's what you want. And so Strength, it's that inner strength, but it's also, you can see her taming the lion, but really the lion's letting her tame him, right? So it really is synergy. So I want you to tap into whatever gives you strength at this point, okay? And it looks like you're going to, but focus on that, all right? Be intuitive. Use your intuition. Trust yourself. Whatever brings you strength, whether it is, God or the universe or your partner or your kids, tap into that energy source, okay? That's going to be helpful for you, and you will be fine. Listen, it's, there's a lot of, the main message here is that there is going to be something that happens this month, likely going to happen this month for you, that is maybe unexpected. But I say that word loosely because now you know, so it's not so unexpected for you. But I want you to know that it is a big month of change, all right? And so, moving forward, you're going to have decisions, all right? You're going to have options, but at the end of the day, the big key word that's coming through is desire, all right? It's almost, think about what you desire the most. What do you want? What do you want moving forward? Not only November, but December, January, February, March, April. Think long term, but listen, there could be some challenges this month again. I've left the key dates, astrological dates in the description box. If you wanted to see, you can look. There's a lot of squares. There's a lot of oppositions happening. All right. And like I said, these eclipses, the Scorpio, Taurus, this axis, they fall in the fixed signs and you're there. So they are going to have an impact on you. And this full moon in Taurus has, it's naughty. All right, let's leave it at that. It's naughty. All right, so let's get to your staff. Aquarius, listen. Oh my goodness, you're good. Oh, I love this for you, Aquarius. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it seems like we just got over the tough. I feel like I'm talking to my friends, like okay, now that we're done with that, we can be fun because look at your staff. You're good. You're good, Aquarius. What I was going to say, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe and leave comments. I love reading your comments. Secondly, if you're a subscriber, you know I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me every week. You really make my day. All right, so let's get started. Boom, you got the Nine of Cups. All right, this is a lot of spiritual enlightenment. This is prosperity. This is just joy and happiness. Listen, first of all, look at the cups over his head, right? Not by his feet. No, it's over his head, okay? That's a lot of spiritual enlightenment, okay? You're looking for that. And, as long as you keep your eyes on the prize, you're gonna get it. All right, this is the genie in a bottle energy, right? This is getting a wish coming true. Okay, and so remember, your star was in your challenge area. A lot of that's gonna be the tower thing. That's gonna maybe you're gonna feel like, oh well, dang it, like that's crushing, but remember, it happens for you. Okay, it happens for you. Did I make that analogy for you last? Anyway, I'm gonna keep going because I always go like way too long on my readings. But look at the cups are just almost like trophies, right? So I want you to just be proud of everything that you've done. I want you to feel emotionally fulfilled. All right, listen, I talk about this all the time. Emotions are neutral. It's the action that you put toward the emotions that put them in motion. So think positive this month, all right? Trust yourself, and you will have a series of, like, I call them tests, like little tests, little things that are not minor things. They're like big picture, major decision type of things. This is someone who's holding me back. Things like that, but you will have to confront that this month, all right? You will have to confront that, but you will be fine. You got the Two of Cups. This is, come on. This came up in your external factors area, so this is what we call like the soulmate card, right? The twin flame, two becoming one. I mean, this is love on a whole other level. All right, sharing that cup with someone, you're sharing that cup with someone, and this is honestly like so much fire behind that love, so much passion. Okay, someone's coming through for you. If you're single, this is going to be a month. All right, if you're in a relationship, you're just taking it to the next level. All right, there's and if you're not here for love, okay, if you're here for career, this is partnership energy. Okay, and so if there have been issues or challenges with a colleague or a boss or whatever, you're good. If you are getting a new job, perhaps it is this tower moment that brings this clarity to you where you're like, actually, I wasn't on that path, the path that I thought. I wasn't on the right path. That wasn't what I thought it was, but it wasn't for me. There you go. You got the. I mean, you're fine. You're completely fine, and that's gonna help. Yeah. So you got the Hermit, okay? As a clarifier, so the Hermit is someone who, interestingly, is someone who has made a lot of achievements and so wise, right? That sage wisdom, and he gets it from tapping within. He's done all this soul searching. He's someone we can trust, right? You're definitely, people are coming through for you big time this month. Hugely, hugely. I love it. But there's so much love, and yeah, there you go. Page one. So this is affirmation. This tower moment truly was meant for you. Okay? Page of Wands. Now, listen, pages are the newbies in the royal court, but you never underestimate the pages. They are some of the strongest cards, or the people in the royal court, right? They're not yet a knight, king, or queen, but they have the power to make things grow. Listen, first of all, there is some sort of message that will be coming through in November, in terms of your passions and ideas and even work related, okay? But one thing I'm going to point out to you, you can see the barren landscape here. A lot of people get freaked out. They're like, why is he in the desert? Well, let me tell you, and I'm going to answer that question for you. The Page of Wands is someone who has, look at him, so compelled by the wand. He has the power to turn that barren landscape into this lush, verdant, beautiful jungle of everything that you've wanted, okay? Look at the wands and remember our passions, creativity, ideas. It's really just like a spark at this point, right? And then you put in that potential to make it this flaming inferno of passion. All right, listen, this is insane. You are definitely, if you're single, this is the month to mingle. Someone's coming through, okay? Messages are coming through. There's a lot of newness here, and there's a lot of support. You have a lot of support coming through. This is amazing. Now, you did get the Two of Swords, okay? Now, it comes up in an area of your spread where it's really interesting because I said earlier that there are going to be some options and decisions coming in November, and for some of y'all, it's going to be hard for y'all to make that decision or face some truth. It is something that you need to do, right? It's something that might hold you back, but just know, even no matter how emotional it may be for some Aquarians, it is just so much better to take off that blindfold. Now, the first thing I said in the reading, trust your intuition. That is what you're doing now. You need to hold on to that. It's why the High Priestess comes out. Now, you see the sliver of moonlight there, okay? This is saying trust your intuition as well. There's a lot of that happening here, especially with the Hermit coming through, okay? He's going within, tapping inside. That's where you're finding that deeper wisdom and knowledge and doing that soul searching, okay? You did get the Seven of Swords in your future, and remember I said earlier that some of y'all may feel that you're lying to yourself, or just you don't want to face some sort of truth that's coming up. Listen, you're going to get to a point where you'll have no problem with it, all right? And lastly, not only did you get the Hermit, you got the Hierophant. Oof, look at you. Look at you. This is in your final outcome, all right? The Hierophant, this is all about structure. This is all about stability. We've talked about Saturn going direct. That's in your sign. This is beyond that, though. This is, the male equivalent of the High Priestess, okay? So, the fact that we started off with the High Priestess, okay? We're ending with the Hierophant. You got the pair here. You are golden, all right? You are golden. Trust your instincts at this point. This is, we call, if you want, the Pope. Very religious, spiritual figure, all right? So, really going deep. I mean, the fact that you also got the Hermit, sorry. I like this. This is going to be a very spiritual month for you, all right? Just really going within. And the Hierophant is someone who has that deep wisdom, who, that sacred knowledge, right? He is the first card in the trump cards in the major arcanas, where there's other people appear. It's the first card where other people appear. Okay, and so when you have that deep wisdom, you pass it along to others, right? That is exactly what happens. And so you listen. This is it's almost like there's one thing that I want you to know is that gratitude is really what carries the positive energies of this world, okay? Of this universe. And having that gratitude, that awareness, that appreciation of everything that you have in your life puts you in such a good headspace. Now, you did get the Four of Cups, which is why I'm mentioning that, okay? Something may come through and it's not what you wanted, okay? But remember, don't like this guy, right? Okay? Have gratitude for anything that comes into your life right now, okay? Appreciate it, all right? That's what's going to help you move forward into this major transformational phase that you're going through. And you will be going through it. You got the Death card, okay? This is another misunderstood card. It's really, it doesn't mean death. And it doesn't mean, it really is, the end of one chapter of your life, the beginning of a new one, okay? And so when I say these eclipses are huge and they're going to have a significant impact, not only for you, but for everyone, for every sign, yours is good, okay? Yours is good. It's Tower moment. Embrace it, okay? Embrace it. Now, death, you can see the sun coming out on the horizon. The sun is the most powerful symbol. Not only in tarot, but like in the world, we're alive because of the sun, Aquarius, okay? I've talked about this. I mean, we wouldn't have a solar system without the sun. The earth wouldn't exist. So this is the birth of new things. You're really moving into this new, beautiful chapter in your life, okay? A lot of white here. The rose, the horse, purity, okay? Skeleton, all right? Fully armored, first of all, so you're protected. You're good, okay? Secondly, it's a skeleton because what out of our body endures the longest, Aquarius? Bingo, you're right. It is the skeleton that has a long shelf life. You are definitely, this is a game-changing month for you, all right? Just be, as long as you trust yourself, trust your intuition, stay in tune with, your spiritual side. And when I say spiritual, I know that's a strong word for a lot of people. Just mental clarity, all right? Have that clarity. I made up a word, awareness. It's a combination of clarity and awareness, all right? As long as you have that, you'll be fine. Just trust yourself. Listen, there's going to be some things that, happen this month, but it looks like you want new things, and especially after this tower, you're going to see so clearly, all right? After the tower moment, but look at all this that's coming. You're fine. You're fine. It will be a challenge, there could be some challenges, I'm not going to lie, but listen, like I said, this is what life is. Life isn't a, lemon meringue pie. Life is, we have challenges, we have changes, okay? It makes us grow, it makes us stronger. We become better versions of ourselves. Now, as I promised, I pull a card a week. All right, just to give you a little bit more idea of what to expect every week. The first week of November, Venus is being very, very, very naughty. All right, and we do not like, there is a square, there's an opposition, but that really kicks it off. But you're good. Okay, so you got the Six of Cups. Now, this is it. Six of Cups is really like, this is your time to just really not be so serious, okay? And to just tap into your inner child. There could be some, you know what? Actually, get in touch with some old friend of yours. That's going to put you in a really good headspace, okay? That's going to help you, all right? Just people you know from the past. And they may actually start popping up in your email, in your social media accounts. There's that nostalgia is going to help, okay? This card is a big card of nostalgia. First of all, it's a card of comfort and security, all right? So you're fine in the first week, okay? And when I say nostalgia has been proven this is not even my opinion or conjecture, but conjecture. It is a fact that nostalgia does improve mental health and well-being and all of that. So just embrace it. All right. Secondly, is that, hey, that's the week of the second week is the full moon total lunar eclipse in Taurus, as we know, that is in your fourth house, and that is a big week. Okay. Oof. Knight of Cups. So it looks like this is the week where this is going to start happening. All right. This your the love. All right, love. Knight of Cups. Really, he is the knight in shining armor. He is the Prince Charming. He is so romantic. He is. This is the one that we listen. Every fairy tale has that knight, and this is him, right? And so there could be someone around the second week that's someone starting to come into your life. Okay, obviously take some action too. Don't just, if you're sitting at home watching Love is Blind, binging it every day 24/7, you're not gonna meet anybody. You gotta go out there, you gotta put action into it too. But this is great. Okay, and if you're not here for love, he's just in pursuit of the things that's going to fulfill him emotionally. That's what cups are, right? So, knights, they all are on a mission. What's your mission, Aquarius? What's your mission? Make it happen now. The third week of November. That's when we start going into Sagittarius season. Again, Aquarius, that's good for you. That's being, with your friends and your network. And that is, the house of hopes and dreams. So things start aligning with the hopes and dreams. And again, like I said, maybe the path that you were on, maybe it wasn't the right one. And then this tower moment happens and it brings you that clarity. You're like, actually, I'm really good at this other thing. And this is what, now that I had time to think about it, I can think about it, and then boom, you open up all these networks of manifesting it. But anyway, I want you to mark in your calendar November 20th. That's when the sun trines Jupiter. Okay, and remember, Jupiter is going direct the week after. That's your second house of money. All right, so again, I think that your last reading was very money related. All right, so we're gonna start feeling a lot of that going through. Justice. I love you, Aquarius. Listen, you got justice. So I don't want you to worry about this. Justice is telling you justice will be served. This is you earning your karma points at this point. Listen, do you see any water in this card? No, there's leaving emotions at the door. Now, I want you to use this sword, okay? Use this sword. It's very powerful to cut any drama from your life, all right? And that's not just external. I'm not talking just your physical world. Up here, too, anything that is just holding you back. Remember, facing our truths now, okay? Let's do it. Aquarius, say it with me. Yeah, let's do it. I am so weird, but, I think I told you I'm an Aquarius, and we are weird, right? That's what makes us the best. Now, last week of November. Okay, so we're fully in Sagittarius season at this point, okay? So Venus has gone into Sagittarius. So has Mercury. Sun's going into Sagittarius. And we have that powerful new moon in Sagittarius. Again, that is your hopes and dreams and your network and your friends and family. And it's you got the Queen of Cups. So this is really great because one of the things that I noticed in your main spread is that you only got one Cups card. It wasn't like the best one, but boom, okay? They all started coming out. You got the Knight of Cups, you got the Queen of Cups, you got the Two of Cups, you got the Nine of Cups. So that's amazing, okay? Cups, emotions, right? Water also, hey, water, emotions, What fits into cups? Water, all right? So, Queen of Cups, someone who leads with her heart, okay? So, I call her the Princess Diana of Tarot. And this is you for the last week of November. Just, you're going to be that person that is very maternal whether you're a mother or not, but that maternal side is going to come out, okay? You're going to be spending a lot of time with friends. You're going to be there for them. You're going to have that wisdom. Remember that you are going to be in a really good place and you're going to find your footing, all right? Queen of Cups is amazing. This is a great card to end the month, all right? Especially over Thanksgiving, okay? By the way, astrologically, Thanksgiving Day, mwah, good, okay? So, family time, remember, a lot of activity in your fourth house with that Taurus eclipse, or eclipse in Taurus, but this is a big month for you, for us. All right, Aquarius. Really big month, but just really remember to trust your intuition. Just remember who you are, okay? And listen, don't let anything get you down this month. Do not let anything get you down. Know that this tower moment happens for you, okay? And then it brings you that clarity. And I promise you, Aquarius, I promise you by next week, I'm going to have my hair cut. I know it's all over the place. So, Aquarius, I love you so much. Oh my goodness, this is the longest reading. Who does a 40-minute monthly forecast? I'm so sorry. Oh, gosh. Okay. Aquarius, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. I will see you next week. Bye.